Evening, guys. Hello. Yeah, up there you go, monkey. You like this? I've found an ideal solution for instead of getting these all the time. Because I only use these for playtime, as you know. You've seen this, right? It's this little house. I've just turned it the other way for now. It's Arabella's house, this, when I bring her out for playtime. Well, I thought this is a good solution because I can see what she's doing better. And I'm going to fix the lighting, so when I bring her out at night time, switch it on and I can see even more what she's doing. The ideas I get sometimes is unbelievable. Now he's just, George is just inspecting it. So, it's a much wider view for me. This is usually a kitchen thing. I'll just take this off. This is usually a kitchen gadget. It's one of these where you put your stuff in. Like a little... These are also good for cages as well. This was made of acrylic, so as long as you've not got an hamster that chews things to bits, then could never put this in Archie's cage. But usually acrylic is safe, as long as they don't chew it. But you can put a little ball on there, bendy bridge, but I won't be using it for the cage. I have another one of these in Georgie's cage. I don't know if I've shown it you in the cage tour or not. Next time I do a cage tour, I'll show you. It's half the size, it's about that size. And he uses it as his pot tip, goes in the corner. Obviously it's turned the other way around, not like this. So he just toddles in, does his business, comes back out. And it's great. It's about that size. Not about that size. Yeah, about that size. And it's perfect for Syrian. Whee! So, just put this back up here a minute. Georgie! Georgie! Hiya, cutie! Hey, cutie! Oh, your little white gloves. Your little white gloves and your little white socks. Eh? Why do hamsters get so excited when they see new stuff? It's like they get all giddy. Yeah, get all giddy. How's everybody doing? I hope you're okay and managing okay. And the good thing about this as well is you can use it for as many hamsters as you want, really. So instead of having one each for an hamster, what you could do is give it a wipe down, and then the next hamster when you bring out for playtime can go in as well. And I'm thinking of getting another one of these actually, just for Archie's playpen, because obviously it'd be safe in his playpen. I can monitor him, stop him if he starts chewing it. But like where George is trying to lick it now. Now when I get Arabella out after, I'll give that a wipe with some baby wipes, so there's no contamination. See, with these, you can't, because it's wood, you've got to have one each, really. Yeah. And it's not really economical if it's only for playtime. If it's for the cages and stuff like that, it's fine, but for playtime, I always like to have some sort of dent, so if they get a bit scared or anything like that, they've got something to run in. So that's why I always leave that out. And, usually this. And, he seems to be loving it. Hello. I've had a busy day today. I've been getting prepared for my new pet, and I think you've all guessed what it's going to be. I think you guessed, because when I said the other day it weren't going to be an hamster. So, I think you guessed. But yeah, it's quite exciting. I've got the food in ready, and I've got another list that I've drawn up today for pets at home, which will probably be even longer by the time I'm due to get the pet. So, but I've got the food in today and stuff like that. So it's just the few other bits and bobs I need to get a few days before I get her, and it is a girl, so I know it's a little girl. I've got the name all sorted out, so that's it. What are you trying to do? I really love it when hamsters get excited like this, because it makes me so happy knowing that they're really happy and they're looking into stuff and new stuff, they get excited, and you're just an excited little man, aren't you? You know, your fur's fluffed up. Yeah, that's excitement. I tell you, the little glands show up more on a black Syrian. I know that. Yeah, your little glands. Yeah. You said leave me alone, woman, because I'm just busy putting my scent on it. And then I got to wipe it down in a bit for Arabella. Yes. Georgie. Georgie. Oh, can't wait till everything gets back to normal, because I just want to go out and have a big shopping spree and do a massive haul. At least it's giving me a chance to sort out all my stuff while we're in lockdown. I mean, I'm getting all the flats sorted out in order and doing different chores each day, which I usually get left behind. Not cleaning chores, obviously they never get left behind. They get done regardless. But other things that I've left that I've not been able to do, or I have been able to do, but I've just not been doing because I've just been going out and everything until this lockdown, and now it's stopped me going out. So I'm just getting jobs done around the flat and getting prepared for the new pet. Sorting out hamster stuff for some more videos for you guys. Working on my hamster supplies for you, like I said. Like ceramic houses, plastic houses, other stuff that I've got. So, yeah, I've been sorting stuff out for the charity shop, so there's 3 boxes ready to go when the charity shops reopen. And, so it's been quite busy. I've been watching a few ghost videos. I've had a few requests saying that they really enjoyed the ghost stories that I've done. So I will be doing a new feature. It'll be once a week. So for anyone who's not into ghost stories or anything, that's fine. You just ignore that particular day. So I'm not sure what day it'll be yet, but I'll let you know. And there'll be a separate playlist. So I'm also when everything's back up and running, when I can get a lift again, I'm gonna get even though I can walk up there. But you remember that house I was telling you about, that mansion, that haunted mansion, in my last vlog? Well, I'm gonna go past there when everything's all sorted out with the lockdown. I'm gonna go past there, and I'm gonna film outside and just to show you how creepy it is. And depending if I've got the software on my video editor, I might put that bit in black and white to make it look more spooky. But I'm not sure if I've got black and white feature on that bit. But if I have, I will do. If not, I'll just leave it as it is. But in colour. But I thought that'd be really interesting for you guys. Because it looks just like I said, like the Addams Family. So I've not decided if I'm going to do that on a Saturday or Sunday. So that'd be the ghost features, the ghost stories and stuff, my paranormal section. But don't worry guys, this channel is still going to be 95% pet related. It's just on the odd occasion, every so often you'll get different videos like I have been doing for quite a few years. So yeah, so it's quite exciting. I was thinking the other day after I did that blog, I thought, oh, I should have mentioned it. Because I had this idea thinking, oh, I'll have to film when I go past there next time, that mansion. And just to show you what it's like and see if you can get any vibes off it. And obviously I can't go inside it because it's boarded up, but I can film outside it and zoom in and stuff. But it's really creepy. I believe they're going to make it into a nursing home. Not nursing home. What they call it, an old people's home. So I thought, well, that's great, making an haunted mansion into like a nursing home thing. Oh dear. So I really want to get filming there before they start putting all the scaffold up and redoing it out and everything, because it's been boarded up for so long. So that'd be really interesting, guys, really interesting. And I think I mentioned a few months ago that he's still excited. A few months ago that I am taking my channel in a new direction, so it's all going to come gradually. It's not going to be a rush up job for you guys, don't worry. But got different plans, different sections. Still got from my archives to playlist, so that'll still be done. So I've still had them every so often. My new paranormal feature. I'll be doing more shopping hauls, more pet stuff, as you know. And I might eventually one day, if I get some more subscribers as we go along and the channel gets bigger, I'll thinking of doing live chats, you know, the live and stuff like that. So all that I'm thinking of doing. Well, the live chat anyway. The other stuff will definitely get done. So yeah, it's just. But still working on a new intro, so I'm still not happy with the one I'm doing, so I'll keep going backwards and forwards with it. So I'm going to work on a new intro, and yeah, so see what happens, and yeah. So guys, I'm going to put this little guy back in his cage now and get Arabella, and catch you later. Bye. Hi again, guys. I just thought to show you what Arabella thinks of it. What I've done with it with Arabella is, because this is hers anyway, I'll put it this way for her, so she's got like a double whammy now. So she's got more place to move. And as you can see, she's really loving it. And yeah. And so what I've done here is, I'll put a ball there instead of here where I usually put it. So she's got that there. She's got a little treat over there. I did have this here, so, but I'm going to put that back there again in a minute. There we go. Sorry, Bella. There we go. And so she got like a double whammy. So I think she's really pleased. You see, that's the reason why I got this, because you can it lights up. You can see how much better in this. I can get my hand in for her and everything, interact with her. And with this, it's very, very dark, and it's very hard to get her out of there, and without freaking her out. So yeah, this is the way I do things when I do playtime with them. So each hamster owner is different. Some will have a playpen, some will have a hamster ball. Some will have them on the bed, some will have them on the chair, some will have them free range. I've not done free ranging since, was it Matilda? Matilda, I think, was the last one I free ranged, because Casper couldn't because of his problems. But I just prefer this way of doing things, because I can watch TV, I can interact while I'm watching TV, I can check my phone, I can check my internet, I can check things like that, social media, knowing that she's quite safe with me, she's close to me. She'll come, I can keep an eye on her, she'll come to me, put her in my hand, give her a cuddle, and each hamster gets a full hour and 20 minutes or so each night with me. So I spend about a good full, about 3 or 4 hours with them all in total. Because Archie's a robot, obviously he has to go in a playpen because he's just too far. I couldn't let him free range on the bed. And when I say that I've not free range since Matilda, I mean on the floor, because I used to let her go in the hallway, shut all the doors and let her run in the hallway. But I do let them free range in a way on the bed, and but I don't do it as often. Depends what I'm doing on a particular night and what mood I'm in. If I'm just in a nice chill out mood, then I'll just have them on here. But I only got this yesterday, so this is going to be perfect. I can now use it for George, give it a wipe, then use it for Bella, give it a wipe, and then use it for George the next night. And I am thinking of definitely getting another one for Archie's playpen, because I think he'd really like this in his playpen. And I think it'll fit beautifully. So I definitely think I'll order another one, definitely. Where is she gone? There you are, she's in there. Oh, Bella! Oh, Bella Munchkin. Yeah, so this is the way I do things at playtime. Like I said, if usually the warm weather tech makes me feel more in the mood to let them free range and stuff. But when it's cold nights, tonight's nice and warm, but when it's cold nights, I just want them right near me and snuggle up. And so, and I know a lot of people probably think, well, is it necessary to put a light on here? No, it's not necessary, really. I just thought it'd be nice and cosy. There's nothing more cozier than some nice LED lights. Bella, Bella. At least she doesn't look as dark when she plays in here now, so you'll be able to see her better. Bella, Bella. Hi, cutie. Are you going to kiss for the camera? Are you going to give a kiss? Eh? Oh. Yeah, so this is the way I like to do things, and I did have it the other way, facing the other way a few minutes ago, and she kept trying to go around the back, so I've just left it this way for her. See what happens. Yeah. Come Munchkin. No, I prefer this setup. I really like this setup now because it's just so easy. It really is just so easy. And it's not going to freak her out because she's not going to see a big hand going in there. And hello, sweetheart. Are you pudding? Oh, you are chubby. Ain't you a chubby girl? Eh? Ain't you a chubby girl? I love it. There's nothing more nicer than seeing when you get your pets new toys or anything new. When you see how giddy they get and exciting they get, they really do get excited, and it's just wonderful. It's wonderful. Oh, Bella. I'll get her out of there in a minute and put her back in here, in this bit. Oh, Bella, are you going to say goodbye to the camera? You're going to say goodbye to YouTube? Oh, Bella. Oh, Bella. Oh, Bella. Come on then. Oh, chicky. Hey, chicken. Hey, chicken. I was looking back at some photos of Rizabi, and when I was on the laptop, and sorting out some stuff and everything. And on some photos, I think, oh God, he looks so much like Arabella. I know he wasn't Argenti, but he was a very similar colour to her. He was like a platinum fawn or whatever it is, like a nice beige colour. And every time I look at Arabella, I miss that little dude. I know he's been gone nearly 3 years now. Can you believe that, guys? And some hamsters just really melt. All hamsters melt my heart, but sometimes you just get that little, like Casper was. I mean, we'll never ever forget Casper. And as for Kizzy, I've got a real cute video coming up of Kizzy that I found on my laptop. That'll be in my playlist from my archives soon when I upload it. It was a day when I got her a new cage. I remember it well. It was 6 years ago. God, it's that long since I've had Kizzy. But she was the one, really, Kizzy was the one that inspired me to do an hamster channel. I was all set to go, but it's just sadly I didn't do it early enough while she was in her younger days. And by the time I set it up, she was really ill, and it just wasn't fair to do videos on her. But she was the one that inspired me. So it's thanks to Kizzy that you've now got this channel. Because if it hadn't been for Kizzy, I don't think I would have done a channel. For she literally inspired me because of the things that she did. She was actually an hamster which I'll never, ever, ever forget. Because she just was, I swear she was a human being. because she just too smart. She really was. She was just so tame, so clever. So I used to think, oh, I love to do a channel, and I thought, oh, she really inspired me because of the silly things she'd do, and they were so funny. And I had a Rizabi at the same time, and so I thought, well, after Kizzy died, I thought, well, she's inspired me. I'm going to definitely set up this channel. And by then I'd got Matilda, as you know. So when I first started this channel, I had Matilda and Rizabi, and so really, it's a tribute to Kizzy, this channel, and I must never ever forget her. I must always make sure she has a big influence on this channel, even though she's been gone quite a while now, 5 years nearly. So it's just a shame you never got to know her, guys, because she would have melted your hearts, I'm telling you. If you think Casper melted your hearts, Kizzy really would have melted your heart as well, because she was just cutest of the cutest. I tell you, the things she used to do. I remember one story. She used to always free range, always. I used to let her roam on the bed, because she was that tame. And when she got near the edge, I used to say, Kizzy, come here. And she'd look at me, put her paws up, like they do the prairie dog. And then she'd toddle up to me, and she'd come to me. I'd put my arms out to her, and she'd run straight into my arms. And I've not had another hamster done that since. Yeah, they come to me, but I've not had them literally run into my arms like Kizzy would. Kizzy was dead funny. If I knew she was getting near the end, I used to say, Kizzy, come here. Put my arm out, and she'd run to me. And it was dead funny. And so yeah, she was unique, all right. I'm just pleased that she held on, and she died in my arms really, and not in a vet's office. So it was an horrible experience, but she died in her own home. She died here where she belonged, and I have seen her about as well, but that being one of my ghost channels, my ghost stories that'll be coming up. So, not seen her too much. I mean, I think it's only about twice. But I have had loads of visitation dreams about her, so all that'll be coming up. And, yeah. So it must be obviously we had a special bond. So, yeah. So that was just a cute little story of Kizzy for you, and and I just knew, even before I got her, I just knew when I went to get her. I just knew from that day. Hey, come on. I just knew that if it was going to be a female, she was going to be named Kizzy Bell, and this is so weird. I'll finish off with this story now, guys, because it's getting quite long. Well, I'll just finish off the story. It was so weird because I never knew anything, what I'm going to tell you in a minute. I never knew anything about this, just weird coincidences again. But I named her Kizzy Bell because I just thought it suited her. And it did suit her because Kizzy means stay put. But it means something else as well in a minute, which I'll lead to. So anyway, and she was a cinnamon banded as well, which is beautiful colour. I definitely have another cinnamon banded, no questions asked. But anyway, so after she died, I think it was about 2 years ago when I found out. So she'd been gone about 3 years when I found out. I was looking more into the name of Kizzy, because I knew it means stay put. And then I was looking more into it, and it also said, and you're not going to believe this, guys, Kizzy is another word for cassia. Cassia is cinnamon. Obviously, there's kale on cinnamon, and there's cassia cinnamon. And I thought, oh, blow me down, I thought. Now, I didn't know any of that. I knew that it meant stay put in some cultures. But it means cinnamon, cassia. She was cinnamon banded. Now, what coincidence is that, guys? Just tell me, what do you think of that? Because that is weird. because it was just a name that I loved. I thought, Kizzy Bell. It means stay put beautiful. And I thought, well, perfect name. And it was only after her death that I found out, plus she was cinnamon banded, like I said, that it also means cassia, which is a cinnamon. I was blown away. I could not believe it. So there you go, guys. Just a little bit of an old story for you, but so anyway, this vlog's getting on now, again as usual, which I didn't expect it to be, but there you go. So I'll say good night from me, and I'll say good night from Bella. But I think she's busy now. She's munching. So toodaloos.